Now, in our Survivor series for this week, we bring you the captivating story of how a 24-year-old student fends for a family of 8. She makes 250 cedis a month by working as a door-to-door beautician. Despite her life struggles, Alberta Bosman hopes to become a cosmetologist in future. JoyNews' Jacqueline Sylvianati has been following her and filed this report.
Meet 24-year-old Alberta Bosman, a journalism student. Every day of her life is a struggle, from what to eat when the sun comes up to paying her school fees. Life has been complicated for her. After her parents divorced when she was young, Alberta had to take up the responsibility of catering for her siblings.
My mom, because of that, I don't know, had this kind of pain towards us, the children. So with that kind of pain, she was treating us, she wasn't giving us the treatment we deserved, because it was like when she sees us, she sees like our father and the pain my dad has caused her and the things she had to go through when my father had no money, helping my dad to now get money and then he now leaving her.
Alberta's life today is another sad example how poverty can force parents to take very harsh decisions. After completing secondary school, her mother stopped taking care of her, forcing her to live sometimes on the streets of Accra. And that began her struggle to survive.
I really wanted to do something for myself because I wasn't getting support from my mom. Since I was the oldest, taking care of my siblings, I have to wake up every day, sweep, wash for all of them, cook for all of them, and make sure they go to school before I now go to school. And I was like, no, you are not taking care of me, so I have to do something on my own. So I realized she wasn't helping me, and I had to take that decision and leave. Because 14 December 2014, I left home. My mom wasn't aware. That's why I'm always having big bags, because I'm now used to it. Because then when I left home, everywhere I go, I just carry my sponge, my soap, my brush, my dress, everything is inside, because I don't know where I'll be spending the night.
But Alberta has a skill. She's a talented beautician. She goes to her customers' homes to work for them whenever she gets called up. This is not a job that earns her much.
For the news, it's not always that I go, but it's the hair. As I go maybe from house to house, shops, and I go to them and I tell them this is what I do.
Her clients are satisfied with her work. I met one of them.
Before we came for the second semester, she actually called me on phone and she was like, oh, since I've started fixing nails, wigs and stuff. And I said, oh, okay. So she was like, she will always fix my nails for me. She's like, I should come and learn. Like, I should contact her so that she will teach me how to learn how to fix nails and make wigs as well, and beads as well. Okay. Yeah, I have a contact. So anytime I feel I want to make my nails, then I just give her a call.
Most of her peers do not have to pay their own school fees or even worry about where the next meal is coming from. But Alberta has seen the ugly episodes in her life.
From 2012 to 2014 to 2017. 2017 should be, I think, 4 or 5 jobs. The 4th one, Atlantic Tulip, and the 5th one, Valley View Clinic, where I was working in the kitchen. We were cooking, we cook and we serve the patient's food. It's a psychiatric hospital. Okay. So we cook and we serve the patient's food. That was where I was, and there I was being paid 300 Ghana cedis a month. So I saved the money. I also worked there for a year. I was sleeping in the lab.
The lab?
Yes. The hospital's
The hospital's lab?
Yes. There was no bed.
So how, on the bare floor?
Yes. There, you see this chairs, this sofa, I don't know, the chairs, the sofa, the ones the patients use, the ones they stand and they just sit on and they urinate because they give them drip. That was what I used to lay on the floor. I could lay like 5, 6 on the floor. And then I had one cloth I was using. I just use it to cover it and I sleep on it.
Alberta is struggling to make ends meet, but she's determined not to give up. Yes, she says she needs help, but has this advice for ladies her age.
I've realized that one thing is like the way the ladies, it's not easy. I realize that more women or more ladies as well, we are like, we depend on men too much, and it has not helped. Because me like this, there has been a point in time where I've had to depend so much on men. And though I got what I wanted, it didn't really last. So if there's anything that I would want to say that with the ladies, there are many opportunities for us that we can use to become better or to earn a living, rather than we depending on the men and them making us feel inferior.
Life is indeed hard. Maybe someday, when she perfects her art and starts earning some income after school, Alberta can look back to these difficult days and inspire others to have hope. Alberta is a survivor. For Joy News, Jacqueline Sylvia Nate reporting.
Beautiful story by all standards.